Hello everyone, it's Todd Screama. Guys, today we're going to talk about a tool called Leadership Development Scorecard. When you look at all these things and we talk about leadership, gosh, what is leadership? A simple way to talk about leadership is influence. We influence other people, okay? So what does that look like? And I think one of the hard things is that leadership's one of the least talked about but most important things in a business. And when you talk about leadership as a parent, as a salesperson, everything, leadership is influence. To be a great salesperson, you got to have a lot of influence. To be a great supervisor, you got to have a lot of influence. It's just, it permeates through life, okay? So when you look at this, what are some of the characteristics? How would we know how that's showing up? Well, as a typical employee or a manager or someone who's just okay or maybe below average when it comes to leadership, they really need to be told what to do, okay? I find all the time that the difference level in people is you got to tell them what to do because they don't really think about it. Whereas a leader is a self-starter and they know what to do. A second thing to talk about is they're very pressure-oriented, right? If you put pressure on someone who's not such a good leader, then you'll get more results out of them. On the other hand, effective leaders, they manage to their own schedule. They set their own benchmarks. They set their own time frames. You know, I was telling the videographers today, hey, we're going to shoot 80 videos in one day, and I'm so aggressive. I don't have a reason for doing that. I just want to bang out a lot of stuff, okay? Next is a lot of people, they blame others. You know, gosh, I hear this every day in my life in the papers, in casual conversations. People like, well, this, well, my husband this, well, you know, the weather this. And it's like, the difference there is a leader is so results oriented. They don't let other things, you know, have an effect on their output, or if it does, they just find a way to overcome it, okay? The next thing is they're slow to change, whereas a leader, super fast to change. They take ownership, they're moving on. Another thing is energy level. So a non-leader or a medium leader or a below average leader will have kind of medium energy. Well, when you look at it, leaders have high energy, okay? Why? They're positive, they're outspoken, they speak their mind, they're direct. It's not always maybe like my energy, but they have a certain energy about them that's super powerful, okay? Or positive. That's what I'm talking about. The last thing is, usually they're complacent or somewhat complacent in one or several areas of their lives. Whereas a leader, they're super competitive. So you look at the three leadership circles, and what I look at is they're competitive, they're passionate, and the last thing is they have a super high need for achievement. Like they just want to achieve. A lot of times they don't even know why, okay? You can't say, well, this is why I want it. They just want to achieve. And so when you look at those three circles, that really is one way for measuring up leadership within someone. What's their passion level? How competitive are they? And what is their need for achievement? Is it obvious? If the answer to all three of those is yes, then they're probably a great leader and they're on their way to doing even better things. If the answer is no, you may want to take a look inside and say, hey, how can I increase in some of those areas? Thanks for listening, guys. Make it a great day.